What's up guys, it's Legion of Gaming here, and we are back today with another episode of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough on Insanity difficulty. In the last episode, we were on the Citadel and doing Zabalta's quest, which is the spacer kind of origin quest that they put into the game, and just someone that your mom worked with on her ship that you knew when you were a kid. We're also helping Dr. Michelle not get blackmailed and learned a little bit about Armiston Baines, who was someone who was doing some illegal operations in the Verge for the Alliance. And we also learned a little bit more about the biotic base, and we went over there, cleared out all the biotics, and we only took one casualty. So now in this episode we're going to be going through one of the most iconic missions in my opinion, which is Virmire. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this one. And for this one, I personally recommend Liara and Garrus, or Garrus and Rex, so that we can have a decent balanced damage profile, because if you go Garrus and Tally, or Garrus and Caden, you can kind of be a little bit too geared towards tech damage, and you're going to be fighting people other than just the Geth on this mission, so I just like to keep a spread out damage profile.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Salarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
So in continuing with most of the other missions, you're going to be over here in the Mako driving around. For this part it's mostly going to be a little bit of troopers, but mostly drones and the Armatures and Colossus that you're taking out there. So nothing too difficult, but good news is lots and lots of free experience for us, since, you know, basically all the Mako sections are pretty simple. Wow, how did I mistime both of those? It's gonna be right around here in this little tuck in. So those little drones really aren't going to do that much damage to you unless you're just sitting there getting shot by them and everybody else. There we go, we timed that one right. And then we got him to shoot the wrong height. There we are. Once we get through with this whole little section of things and have the cutscene where we get into the Salarian base, I'll probably go through all the loot and stuff we get from this. But for right now, I'm just gonna stay focused on getting us to the base, because this is a pretty lengthy mission. Another 600 experience. There should be one more guy over here, I believe. Yep. And then whenever you get close to one of these guys over here, it's just gonna jam your radar, because you've got snipers over there. And let's get on over here. Let's go ahead and put our sniper rifle on, because we finally got some space to work with. case you're wondering why I ended up not going for the headshot there, it's because I saw the sniper back here and I didn't want us to get chunked out and then the other guy poke his head around the corner. So got us some more loot. And so in here you got quite a few of the sappers, so you just want to be careful and mindful of that when you're doing this part. And kind of just let them jump around, crawl around, do their thing. And once you get them a little bit damaged, then it starts to be a little bit easier. There we go. All done. Let's get into here. Ah, I almost made that. Whew, not even close, boys. Not even close. So on the other ones, you will have to like deactivate a generator for the AA guns and stuff like that. But since this is just the first one, you basically they're just saying, hey, this is kind of the layout that you're gonna be working with for the rest of this mission for these gates that you come through. And let's keep on rolling. Be careful that you don't go run over any of that because it will give you an instant critical mission fail. And you will die. And then as you can see, the armature at the back there saw us as well. So you just want to be mindful of the fact that he's going to be shooting at you too while you're doing this. And then also remember that the Colossus does not have a very long wind up for his little blob there that he shoots out, whereas the armature does. So that's one down, two down. Again, should be trying to take out as many of these guys as possible here, just because it is absolutely free for you to be getting this experience, especially if you're trying to go and do the playthrough without doing all of your side missions and things like that to try to level yourself up, and you're playing on these higher difficulties. Can take any free XP that you can get. And as you can see, it's not like some of the other spots that you've had to do with the Mako, where like you've got a bunch of rocket towers and things like that shooting at you. It's basically just gonna be the armatures and stuff. So you see how he can kind of just fling it out whenever he wants for that. Whereas if you pay attention, you can see the armatures have a much longer little wind-up animation. So if you can stay right here and get him, just be mindful of that sniper and the other guys that are down there at that gate. So if you just see them start shooting, just make sure that you're not just sitting there soaking damage unnecessarily. And remember that each one of those Colossus there is almost 2k experience for each one of those, so we've gotten almost 10k just on them, plus those 5 or 6 of the armatures there. Like, absolutely insane the experience that you get on this mission. So now we're gonna get back over here to the gate, doing the same thing as before.
We must find a way to disable their artillery. We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Garrus, why are you shooting with your pistol? What's you doing, friend? Let's go ahead and we'll put some of this stuff on if we got anything good. Let's see. Kinetic coil might be good. 2 medical exos. 3. Uh-oh. So we got 3 medical exoskeletons there, and as you guys know, I love some medical exoskeletons, so we're gonna upgrade that for Shepard. We're gonna just make sure that we have both of these, and then we're gonna give Liara one as well. And then Garrus, you get one too. Sure that we got them all on the best weapons that we got for them here. So in case you're wondering, the reason that I'm not putting her on this one is just because if you look at how long it takes it to shoot, it's not going to be very good. So we are just going to leave them on that, and for right now, keep pushing forward. And the other thing about assassination is it will fall off, so you want to make sure that you've basically got your shot lined up. Fail. And we got this guy. Get this crate over here. Then, like I was saying, same deal as before. You got your little corridor over here, so we just play our game and they can't do anything about it. And go ahead and do our assassination. Pop. He's done. You done, son? There should be one more back here, I believe. And there he is. And bam. Let's get our loot. Good. Disable the AA gun.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Salarian base now. Out.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
And so there you see the gates raising up, so now we can keep on going through. And then we have, I believe, one more that we've got to do. Not because the AA guns aren't offline, because as you guys just heard Joker say they are, but because it's blocking our route. This is one spot where it's easy to kind of go over the edge. So like I was saying, just be mindful and be careful. And let's get on up here. Rip. And so then remember those headshots is how we get those knockdowns. So if you ever got anybody tanky that you're worried about, like one of those juggernauts just gunning at you, shoot him in the head. Alright, nothing there, just got this one, and same deal. Some juggernauts down at the end. So since he's right here, we're just gonna swap to this for that reason right there. Then throw, and then another upper bow. Boom. Nice and easy. Get on into this thing. Almost had it. We're just gonna override that. Your boy ain't got time for that stuff. Got some more kinetic coils. So let me look real quick and see. So right now we're rocking 2 kinetic stabilizers. Another good one that you can do is this frictionless materials, which means that you can go and they will do what's it called? Your weapon's not gonna overheat as fast, basically. So like that's probably something that I would go and put on your pistol. Just have one of those and one of your stabilities there. Then over here for the kinetic coils, I'd be putting those on your sniper rifles. Just to get that extra damage. Alrighty. Actually, I forgot to check and see if any of those weapons we picked up were upgrades for them. So like here, honestly, if you want to, if you didn't buy the Spectral weapons yet, you could use this instead of the Spectral weapon, but it's just going to fire a little bit slower and be a little bit less accurate. I'm kind of an accuracy snob, so that's the only reason that I don't do it, and it's also going to shoot a lot slower, so... Alright, so Crossfire, let's go ahead and get that on there for both Garrus and Leo. Let's see. Okay, so he's got the Spectre Assault Rifle, so Spectre Assault Rifle is gonna be better for him. Easy. Almost forgot to hit the gate controls.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Salarian Camp should be clear from here.
Let's just get on through this gate.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Salarian captain can explain when you get here.
Nobody grounds, Shepard. What do you mean? We do what we want.
There is the Salarian Camp.
So then also, as you can see here, we're basically going to go up almost as soon as we, encounter any other combat, just off of how much experience we got there. And something I want to look at. So, as you can see, because we waited so long to go into those things that were increasing our health for Shepard, we ended up getting quite a bit more health So now we almost have as much health as, like, Rex.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
What's going on here?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirrahe, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Sounds like fun.
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
Yes. Sorry, that's not really happening.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What kind of research?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Things just get worse.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry, he'll listen to me.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
I understand.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Rex?
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
You're right.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm
The one
always
and
ready.
only time Ashley will be right this entire playthrough. But so, this is the part that we did kind of all of our prep for here. If you have max Paragon whenever you come here, you really don't have to worry about anything. You have a few other options real quick that I will go over. I'm just going to get some items real quick here. You can talk to Tally and them, but they're kind of just going to like give you the little one-liner.
But I know Saren must be stopped.
Then if you talk to this guy, this is the commander that Kirrahe was just talking about, you can go and sell your stuff in case you didn't sell before you started the mission. Phoenix armor, don't think it's going to be any better than anything that everybody's got right now because we're pretty stacked in terms of armor. But we'll go ahead and see what
Greetings,
this guy's
human.
got.
I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirrahe.
Show me your supplies.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
So you can get this license over here if you are wanting to go and get everything you can. And as you can see, it's literally nothing compared to what we've already got. So realistically, if you were grinding out your side content, they're not going to have anything here for you. It's really just like, oh crap, I forgot to sell things. Let's give the player, you know, the opportunity to get rid of stuff so that way they're not just turning all these expensive items into Armature. Because as you guys saw the last time we went into the shop, each upgrade is basically like 7-8 grand at this point. And so you have to actually walk up and interact with Rex to talk with him. That's why you can just do this.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
Go ahead and get here. And another good chunk of change there for experience. There's not anything else really that you can interact with around here other than just that and talking to Kirrahe when you get done here. But basically your options here for how to de-escalate this confrontation with Rex and keep him just shooting the water as opposed to you is to do either his family armor quest, which we did 2 episodes ago. If you didn't catch that episode, be sure to go back and watch it. We also did Garrus's quest for Dr. Saren in that episode, which is another good one. But the other thing you can do is actually go and just come to Virmire without recruiting Garrus, and then you will automatically always have Rex back down and not die. If you do not do either of those options, then you need a high amount of Paragon. It doesn't have to be as high as for the other quest that you have. That's the actual hardest speech check in the game. I think as long as you're at like 8, you should be good to go. And then as you can see, our Paragon's basically maxed anyways. But those are all the ways that you can basically survive it. If you do not pass the speech check, then basically Ashley, I believe, is the one that shoots Rex. Either Ashley or Caden. And then if you're just being Renegade Shepard, then you can actually do it yourself. But we're a good guy, so we're not going to be doing any of that.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I promise. It's all gonna be good. We're gonna solve that later.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
It's not that simple, Rex.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
I wouldn't be doing this otherwise.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
So you see you get a whole boatload of Paragon there for saving Rex and not shooting him. So now we are at max Paragon. So max Paragon, max Charm, we can pass any speech check in the game now. And you will notice there was literally no speech check there. Yes, that's because we had the family armor, so Rex will automatically back down as long as you choose that response. If you did not go and grab his armor, then you will have to go and do the speech check. Okay guys, that is going to be where we end today's episode. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.